Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday Wrap with Barry Fear and my upside here on the Wednesday, the 17th of April. And with two more sleeps to Easter and Good Friday, now is the appropriate time to bring up road safety again on the show like we did last week. And here with his opening message right now about staying safe and not being a fool on the roads over Easter. Good evening to my outsider. Welcome to you. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Barry. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming back again to the studio of Barry Fee. Thank you very much. And yeah, we're looking forward to talking to you guys about more of the safety on the road and whatever we're going to talk about tonight.
So the first opening topic we always bring this up is 000. Please do not ring that number over this Easter weekend as emergency services will be very busy over this time. So if you haven't got an emergency, please leave 000 alone. We repeat, do not ring 000 unless you have an emergency. Here's my outsider with his opening message about this.
Yeah, we talk to you guys about Triple Zero nearly every video that we put it up, but we it's very important for everybody to hear what we say to you guys about Triple Zero. 000 is calling for emergency only, and please be reminding you guys again, don't call 000 for any other reason.
Because 000 is not a number that you call every day. So don't call it for a taxi, a pizza delivery, or you need assistance to move furniture, or you need assistance to open a can of cat food, or to complain about the price of pizza. Here's my offside.
Yeah, calling 000 is not a number like Barry was telling you guys about calling 000. It's not like a number you just pick it up and dial your parents or whatever. But that number is there for emergency and the people in a bad situation. Yeah, that people need people that like that.
So please don't be an idiot and ring 000 if you have not got an emergency situation. We repeat, leave that number well alone unless you are in an emergency yourself. The next subject on tonight's show is safety on the roads. Now, with double demerit points coming into play tomorrow night from midnight, please do not drink and drive. Don't be a fool on the road. Do not use your mobile phone or text because you could go bang straight up the back of someone or flip over. Here's my outsider for this important message and a very important one.
Yeah, like Barry was telling you guys about road safety. We're going through start tomorrow. We're going to start our long weekend, and please be aware when you go on the road and behave in the road. And don't try to be the hero and use your mobile phone because there's one of the most penalty on the road on the phone, or you're running in the red light, or you're running, you're taking the road too fast. And please take it easy on the road this weekend.
And your loved ones are waiting for you at home or your destination. Here's my oxide.
Yeah. But the most important thing on the road, like your family, like Barry's saying to you, your loved ones at home. And please, we know you taking the road, and there's many people taking the road as well. Please, just take it easy on the road. You don't want to hurt somebody or kill somebody on the road in this time of
Because, like we said, you could go bang and you don't want the police ringing up or knocking on the door saying that your loved one won't be coming home tonight due to the fact that they were doing something stupid on the road by injuring themselves and the other passengers in the car. And these are very important messages that we are giving to you tonight on the show. Here's my outsider to recap on what I've just said to you out there.
Yeah, it's very important to be behaving on the road, because it's nothing worse than you taking on the road and then you have an accident because you're in a rush, or you run in a red light and then you crash, and then you end up in a hospital, or you end up in a box. Please, you don't want to see that happen to your family this
Because it is important because you only have the one life on the road, so please don't do anything stupid on those roads, like having a road rage attack, getting out of your car, swearing at a motorist. Please do not do that. Here's my oxide.
especially this weekend. I know this weekend will be a lot of traveling with your kids to picnic or going away on the holidays. Please don't be a fool. Road races is not cool.
And if you want to race your car, go out to Western Creek or Mount Panorama. But for goodness sake, the message that my outsider and I would like to give to you on this all important show tonight, please do not treat our roads as raceways. They are there to be driven on properly, wherever you are, whether you are in Brisbane, Sydney, Adelaide, Hobart, the Northern Territory, Perth, Darwin, Alice Springs, the Top End, Cairns, Sydney, Canberra. There is no excuse for speeding anywhere on the roads around Australia. Please don't end the trip before it has begun. Here's my outsider.
Yeah. And please, reminding you guys about going racing on the road. And please, we don't want to end up this weekend. Cops calling your family and cops stopping you, lose a license. When you lose a license, you got no job, you're not gonna work, feed your family. And please be upfront and behave, on the road.
And this is the reason why we're bringing this all important show to you tonight. To let you viewers know that double the memory points are coming up. So if you want to be stupid, or should I say, if you're going to be stupid to disobey the rule. Like my opsider said, you lose your license and your job and lots of points, and that's your trip gone before it's even begun. And we cannot say this enough to you on the show, especially with Easter coming up. Now, assaults on people out in the community. That is another serious subject we'd like to bring to you on the show tonight. If you are violent or drunk or disorderly over this Easter break, you will be in very big trouble. Here's my offsider.
That's right. You are very in deep trouble if you do this kind of stuff that we were just talking about. Probably got sick of listening to us telling you about safety on the road and behaving in public. And it's that's what you do in public. You have to behave yourself.
Because you don't touch a woman if you are a man, and even if you are a woman, you can't assault another woman. Come on, that is not acceptable, especially with Easter coming up. Come on, guys, think before you act, because you don't want to ruin your Easter break by ending up in court or in the slammer. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's so true. Fighting in public that is not a good look for yourself, for other people, your family. It's very embarrassing, especially if you are a woman. That's very embarrassing.
And it's off putting too. So we want you to behave in public properly, especially see if, if you see a disabled person. Don't treat them like dirt. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, women is very important in your life. Treat your women or treat every woman like a princess. Please, just if you're angry at your women or you're angry at someone, just go for a walk. Cool yourself down, and then you come and talk. That's the easiest way for you.
And resolve the problem in an adult-like way. Don't go off the handle. Don't start a slanging match, a punching match, and use your fist as a punching bag. It is not the way to handle a situation, especially with Easter coming up. Here's my offside.
Yeah, and please, if you see in public that something happening like that, just just be wise and be helpful. If you see a fight, please you let them know. Their body is not a punching bag.
And we're just about at the end of the show. Before we go, just reminding you not to call 000 unless you have an emergency this Easter. So please think, is your urgency an emergency? And here's my offsider for his closing message about this once more before we wrap up tonight's show.
Yeah. Guys, please, we give you guys our last advice for the 000. Please, we only call that number if you have a critical condition in your family or somebody happened on the road or on the side or please don't use that number for anything else because that number is very important for other people in needs.
And If you need a pizza, dial for a pizza. If you need a taxi, dial for a taxi. Don't ring 000 unless you haven't got a time critical issue on your hands. If it ain't broke, do not fix it. Leave it alone. The court takers have enough on their plate than dealing with idiots wasting their time. Here's my outsider.
Yeah. And ways don't think about anything else than do some stupid stuff to go through the zero. And ways remember this weekend, behave properly in the public and enjoy your long weekend.
And this is why we're bringing this all important show to you here tonight. We know we talk about this a lot, but you only have one life, so why waste it by getting into fights? And another thing, before we close, don't get into cars with strangers, because you don't know what is around that corner. Here's my outsider for his second closing message about stranger dangers in vehicles.
I know it's bringing it to you guys a very important message tonight. And please, for those two people that are traveling outside Australia or traveling to a long distance, please, if you feel tired, pull over and have a rest before you continue. You know, that's the most important thing for you.
And don't talk to anybody that you might not trust. And don't get into cars with strangers because you don't know what's around the corner. Guys, please use your common sense over this Easter break. Enjoy Easter. Please don't muck it up by doing something stupid. And that brings to an end our important show about behaving in public and not calling 000, not touching women, and another thing, don't intervene if there's a fight because it will only make things worse. And this is the message that we'd like to leave with you tonight. Please think about your actions. Don't get involved in fights. It's not worth it. Here's my outsider with his third closing message.
Reminding you guys about the long weekend, please. Just take it easy. Don't drink drive. Don't use your phone. Don't call 000. Just behave in public properly. And please,
No fighting,
no fighting, guys.
because Easter is a time of happiness and joy. You don't want to be ruining it. And that's all we've got time for tonight here on this very important show for this Wednesday, the 17th of April. Thanks for your company tonight on the show, and here's my outsider now to say good night to you and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Barry Fee and I. And we hope we see you guys next time. And have a great night. Have a good long weekend and enjoy.
And we'll see you next time around on the show. Until then, from all of us here at our Oceana Street premises. This is Barry Fair wishing you a very safe and pleasant Wednesday. Good night, everybody, and thank you for watching. Good night.
Good night.